Hi, folks. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Scott, your information source for all the fourth stimulus checks. I'm keeping you up to date, or at least trying to. I haven't been on in a while because there really wasn't much to offer, and there really wasn't much to talk about. But lately, there have been things cropping up, and they're all good news. But I must caution you, they are all just proposals. Okay, kids? They're not passed. They have not been approved. They have not been voted on. They haven't even gone into committee yet. So, Kelly Green, bite me. Take your clickbait and jam it where the sun doesn't shine. Your 18,000 clicks are only because you've got the great title of, oh, the $2,000 stimulus is already approved. Not, oh, the $200 Social Security raise already approved. Nope. COLA adjustment already fixed. Nope. None of the above is true, folks. So anybody posting banners like that, just know it's clickbait garbage, okay? So now you know. It's clickbait trash. So don't bother wasting your time putting your finger on the button, okay? It's garbage. It's not true. There has been nothing approved. Now, I'll tell you what I have heard. And I'll tell you what's been going on the inner walls and the inner sanctums of Congress, which you guys need to get off your duffs and help get done. And what do I mean by that? Well, I'll explain. I do think the first part of their infrastructure bill President Biden's about ready to put up is probably going to go through with bipartisan support. Why? Because I think they're actually going to negotiate in good faith, and they're going to go through regular order. They're going to go through committee. They're going to get everything done the right way, the proper way. They're going to make the bill really stand out, and it's not going to be as big as Biden wants. It's not going to be as small as the Republicans want, but hey, everybody will get a little piece of their pie, and they'll go home happy, right? Well, yes, but there's a second part to this infrastructure bill. And this is where things get interesting. Because now, if Biden gets the first portion of his infrastructure passed without going through budget reconciliation, he's got that arrow in the quiver, okay? And guess what, kids? This could make life very different and interesting for those of us on Social Security, disability, SSI, RRB, VA benefits, survivors benefits, spousal benefits, and widowers benefits, all of it. Guess what? It could really, really happen that we could get a fourth stimulus check and recurring payments. Yep, you heard me right. Recurring payments. How much are those going to be, you ask? Well, there have been a couple of proposals. The first one just doesn't really sound like it's going to happen. I kind of had to laugh at it when I heard it because it just sounded like one of those, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is lines. $2,000 initial stimulus check, which is great, and I'll take that, and everybody will, and $2,000 a month recurring up to a year after the after the pandemic is declared over. Well, how long will they take to declare the pandemic over? Probably not very long if they know they're spending $2,000 a month on about 8 million people. You do the math, okay? So, the second proposal, which I more likely see happening, but still won't give a huge nod to, is $2,000 initial payment, $1,000 a month thereafter. And they're going to do the cost of living adjustment repair on Social Security. I think they're going to do that no matter what package they used or whatever platform they choose. I do believe that the cost of living adjustment is going to be rearranged. It's going to be changed. So no matter what they do, it's going to have an impact on Social Security in one way or another. I don't count on the $200 per month raise. Hey, but we could be surprised. You never know. And now, okay, just a bonkers hypothetical here. A bonkers hypothetical. $2,000 a month. A $2,000 stimulus. $2,000 a month. And a $200 a month Social Security raise. And the cost of living adjustment raise, increase, or change. Wouldn't that be quite the thing? Some people would be going from $751 a month to nearly $3,000. Amazing. They would be going to nearly $3,000 a month. Now, try to get somebody to take that money away from them once they started getting it for over a year. Yeah, good luck. I don't think too many people would buy that. Republicans would say, "Oh, but the time expired. We gotta end the program." No. You leave my money alone, pal. This is what I'm used to living on now. This is the standard. It's a universal income. Because now, if you give me $3,000 a month, or roughly that, in Social Security and survival checks, which is what they will be known as, okay, you give me nearly $3,000 a month. I don't need Section 8. I don't need food stamps. And I can afford my Medicare premium. No problem. So I don't need Medicaid. See where that saves actual money, folks? See where that goes? Yeah, I do too. And I think it makes more sense because then I can pick and choose where I want to live without having to bring a voucher. And I can walk into a grocery store with my own bank's debit card, and when I'm ready to pay, hand it over. Or put it in the machine myself, without the stigma of carrying an EBT card. Okay? Because you've got people going into the store now, and you got the store clerk who's breaking her back for $9 an hour, seeing some people with food stamps with 4 carts loaded to the brim with all kinds of cookies and goodies and potato chips. But they can't do that because they have to feed their kid. And they have to go sparingly on what they buy in the store because they don't make enough. Which is why I agree, of course, with a $15 minimum wage increase. Because I don't care what these corporate bigwigs think. They're not on my list. They're not supporting me. And they chose not to support me when they chose their $1.9 trillion tax cut. Thanks, Trump. But no thanks. Anyway, moving on. All of these scenarios could take place. One of these scenarios could take place. And it could be as high as 2,000, as low as maybe 1,000, and maybe only 500 a month, or maybe not anything a month extra. But the cost of living adjustment, I do believe, will be the one thing that's fixed. Folks, thanks for watching my videos. If you like my video, please click on it. Please hit the subscribe button in the corner. Please hit the bell. Let's let you know that I've put up another video. And while you're at it, head over to Matt's videos, Blind to Billionaire. Make sure you look him up. The real Blind to Billionaire is named Matt, and you will know he has the little YouTube checkmark box in the corner there. So he's the real deal. Okay, he's authentic. And the rest of them are imposters, they're posers, they're scammers, trying to pick up on his name, likeness, and image. But I give him the kudos because he is your everyday advocate. He's on here every day looking out for you guys. And I try to do my best to give you guys information. Now, that being said, one more quick little note before I sign off here is that you need to get off your duff. I'm talking to you guys, okay? You need to get on the phone with your congressman. You need to get on email with your congressman or your senator. You need to get on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, your social media. You need to get out there and tell these folks you believe that we need a fourth stimulus check, and you also believe that we need recurring payments, because this isn't going to happen just out of the clear blue sky. It's got to happen when there's a big groundswell of support for it. And when they realize that the public is out there supporting it, they need to get on the board with it. Because otherwise, they realize that every vote counts. And they don't want to disappoint their constituents all that much, do they? Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good morning. Happy Monday.